on Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love a freak. How the fuck is that your man? If he right here with me, turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up at my shows, yeah, cause I got that bitch. Hey Kudos babies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is xoxo. You can call me KK, Kudos Queen, whatever you want to call me. This is the best place you will want to be. I am currently a rising sophomore in undergrad, majoring in political science and English on pre-law track and minors in rhetoric and theater. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back, OGs. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. And yeah. Okay, so this video is basically going to be a girl talk. Yes, I said girl talk. I'm going to be touching on multiple subjects, multiple topics, just everything. I really wanted to do this video, so we're gonna get straight into it. First thing I want to talk about is the first thing I would want to talk about is boundaries. Just this segment is going to be like not pouring into, like, learning to pour into yourself, not pouring into others with an empty cup. I feel like this is something I struggle with as well. You got to learn you cannot save everybody. You can be there for everybody. You could try to help, but you cannot save everybody. Over giving, people pleasing, just constantly showing up for others, but when it's time for you to be showing up for people to show up for you, it's not the same. And this goes for friendships, relationships, all types of relationships, just anything. Learn how to stop over giving. I don't know if I know other people may struggle with this as well, but I know I struggle with this bad. Like, I'm always just there for people, like overly supporting people, just everything. But it's like when it's my turn, where you at? Where you at? No, don't get me wrong. I have some very like genuine like friends, like like always there for me. But it's not like that with everybody I'm there for, if that makes sense. Taking time to pour into yourself, this can go into all aspects, like whether it's saying no to going out certain times, taking time to just refill yourself, basically. Self-love is the best love. Love on yourself first before you try to love anybody. And I feel like this is very important to understand as a woman. Like, you have to love yourself before you could try to give out any love to anybody else. Also, I just think this is the season I'm in right now. It's just learning when to stop. And what I mean by learning when to stop, I mean just learning when to say no. It goes into all aspects, like just everything. Like I said before, relationships, friendships, just everything. Because I know it's more common. Well, it can be common within relationships, just everything. But I feel like for me, it's more common in friendships. Like just friendships, period. Friendships, breakups hurt really bad. It has to be something you know how to deal with. Like it's not for the weak. Also, boys, boys, I don't really. I just I don't deal with certain things. Situationships, let it go. Any situationship, anybody that's confusing you, anybody that's not giving you the clarity you deserve and that you would like to receive, let them go. You and it's a difference. I think people get mixed up in the fact that they don't understand the difference between potential versus intention. Potential, I feel like we're gonna go into losing your virginity. So I personally believe when you lose your virginity, make sure it's someone you trust, it's someone you knew. Well, I mean, everybody's situation is different, but like, just make sure it's someone you trust. Make sure Okay, next topic is going to be losing your virginity. Make sure when you lose your virginity, make sure you use protection. Make sure you use protection. Make sure it's with someone you trust. Make sure it's something you really want to do. Do not let anybody pay pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. Make sure it's something you want to do. Um, it can be very emotional too because it's like you're giving your body to someone. So that's why it goes into making sure it's someone you trust, making sure that's actually what you want to do with that person, and just be smart. I feel like when you lose your virginity, most times when you lose your virginity, you're young. I wasn't very young, but when you lose your virginity, you're young. Everything else, mm, just be smart about it. Like be very smart about it. Mm, best hygiene tips I can give. Witch hazel. Witch hazel is a game changer. Like really, like my TikTok cousins, they put me onto it. TikTok put me onto it. Basically, we'll get witch hazel, and you will put it like once you get out the shower and everything. Put it on the areas you sweat. Put it on the areas you sweat. Hold on. Potential versus intention. Potential meaning what could be, and intention meaning what they're actually doing. I know I was stuck in this. I was stuck in this cycle. Um, it was basically me ignoring like what was actually really going on and trying to like have this view in my head of what I wanted it to be. No. If you're confused, if it's causing you anything, like you're saying, just anything, or causing you confusion, you don't really know what it is. It's the answer is no. Respectfully, no, not respectfully, just period. The answer is really no. Um, how can I explain this? I struggle with this a lot. I really struggle with this a lot. Cause it's like I really want something to be a certain way, but it's like what I'm being shown is just it's nah. But it's like I'm already made up in my mind that it's a certain way. If that makes sense. This goes into like just blocking anything out your life, blocking him, her, block the old version of you, just anything that's no longer serving you a purpose. Because carrying around dead weight, nah, you don't want that. You don't want it. It's no longer serving you a purpose. Just evolving, like just evolving. Period. Not everything needs closure. Sometimes things do need distance. I'm gonna say that again. Not everything needs closure. Sometimes things need distance. That's a word. What I mean by that, just basically, I know closing out relationship things like that. I know some people may feel like, oh yeah, I need closure. Like, let me see where their mind really at, things like that. No, get away. Sometimes that closure is not needed. Sometimes that closure is you not having closure can be the blessing. Yes, you not receiving closure can be a blessing. Like, just think, just let that sink in. Let it sink in. You not receiving closure can be a blessing. And all it can be from different perspectives. It can be from all aspects. You just will never know why God did why he what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like you just will never know, and that's okay. But things do happen for a reason. Just always remember that blocking isn't petty. It's protection. I know. I went through. I block people 24. I block people every day. I don't let nothing affect my peace. Anything that's affecting my peace, having me like just upset, anything has to go. Like it just has to go. I'm not dealing with nothing I know I don't gotta deal with. Um, this is deep, y'all. Like, um, this falls into healing as well. Like, just thinking of it as like if they had access to the heal you, like you after you heal, they try again. Basically, you have to know your worth. You have to know your worth. You have to know exactly who you are, or you'll just be getting played with forever. Also,
Growth. Let's talk about growth. Growth. Growth is a growth. I feel like growth can be scary. I say scary because you may not know why things are happening. You may not understand and everything, but you know, like it's serving a purpose some way, somehow. This is with everything: family, friends, relationships, um, careers, just everything. You just know something no longer serves your purpose and you feel it. You will feel it. But it's just you don't know what to do. And I know this is me right now because like I've been with a certain job for years, like years. But it's like it's no longer like it's serving me, of course, because like I'm blessed to have a job, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I need something new. It's just like I'm not it reminds me of my old self, if that makes sense. And this goes into like with me personally, I have recently this goes into when I come home from college, I come home to my room, right? And I'm just like, okay. But it just remind me of my high school self. Like someone I outgrew. Because I'm not the same girl anymore. Like I'm not. I'm just not. I'm a woman now. So it's like it just remind me of somewhere like something I outgrew, if that makes sense. Stepping into your self, girl, or I really think self love aspect and just getting closer to God in Christ. Um, I feel like that's a big thing. Also, removing people. That's my biggest thing. Just remove people. Like getting rid of people, everything. I feel like that's a big thing as well. Not knowing the unknown as well. Um, I believe that everybody's in your life for a reason, but not everybody's meant to stay. If that makes sense. I keep saying if that makes sense. It makes sense because I said it. Um, I just be in the mindset that sometimes removing dead weight and just things that no longer serve your purpose is a must. Your peace is a priority, not a privilege. It's a privilege for anybody to step into your space, anybody to talk to you. Like I treat myself like a prize. Like it's a privilege for anybody to get any conversation out of me. And that's with everything I'm talking about. Well, I'm definitely not with relationships, just anything. It's definitely a privilege. I feel like as a woman, you have to treat yourself like a prize 24/7. This also goes into just being vulnerable and like your emotional state. It's okay not to be strong. And I think 99% just of people, like most people, just be in a mindset that it's weak to show emotion. Like I know I mainly hear it with men, and it is very common with men. Don't get me wrong, but it's also women that face that as well because they was raised on certain skills and just certain things. Is just okay. I got to be strong. I got to do this. I got to do that. Like as a woman, you have to be strong, like stuff like that because of so much women went through before. Um, I'm here to tell you it's okay not to be always strong. It's okay not to always be the strong friend. It's okay to be weak at times. It's okay to break. Because at some point, everything is just going to keep building and building and building. And you're eventually going to break. And when you break, it's just going to be like a breaking point. It's going to be a turning point because it's like you held it in for so long. I know me personally, being strong is just something like I was raised on because I went through so much. And it was just I had no choice, but then I didn't have a choice to be weak. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, and I didn't go grow up in a household where expressing yourself or expressing your emotions was a thing, if that makes sense. Which I'm learning now just to, it's okay to talk about your feelings. It's okay to open up. Like, it's okay. Because I'm definitely the type of female and type of woman, I have boundaries with everything. Like it's a certain boundary. I don't overstep any boundary within myself. I don't overshare. I don't do anything. I don't even want people knowing anything about me. Um, Being a strong friend is also very exhausting, and it can take a toll on you. I'm going off my iPad too, y'all. So if y'all see me look down and everything, it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to rest. Sometimes the strong friend needs to rest too. And I know I always hear people say, check on your strong friends, check on your friends that don't speak, check on your friends that don't talk about their feelings, stuff like that. But sometimes people have to understand sometimes stuff like that may be a trigger too. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't express yourself. Y'all, I cannot make this up. This is the witch hazel I use. This is the hydrating toner with rose water, the Dickinson's original witch hazel. This changed my whole routine. I put this on every night after I get out the shower. I put on my underarms, my that's TMI, but your booty hole, all that. Like you will be fresh, 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 fresh. So make sure you like y'all. I'm telling y'all, I would not say y'all the wrong way. Also, and I would say get the hydrating one. Get the hydrating one. Also, another hygiene tip would be after you go in with your bar soap, if you wash up with bar soap or body wash, either or. I use both, but once you get on with your bar soap, go right behind with your body wash. That that it will have you fresh, like just everything. Putting on Vaseline to make your perfume last longer. That's another hygiene tip. Um, Make sure you have a good deodorant as well. Make sure I do powder deodorant because like I love powder deodorant. Some people do like gel deodorant. I don't know if that works. Gel deodorant don't really work for me. I use powder deodorant. I only use Dove deodorant. Your fragrances and everything. If you mix your fragrances, which I do a lot, just make sure they somewhat fall into the same category. So don't be having on no vanilla and then go put on some like vanilla and chocolate that mix. Okay, cool. Do like a vanilla chocolate, like a scent, cool. But if you put on some vanilla and then go put on some very fresh linen, like a fresh linen smell, like a clean clothes smell or something, like a smell good. Don't be doing that. Don't. You put on some flowers or something. Do not mix it with no like I don't know how to explain it, but like y'all get what I'm saying. Like my girls that's out there, y'all know how to mix y'all perfumes. Just be smart about mixing your perfumes, please. Do not be smelling like clean clothes, but also smelling like chocolate or something. Like, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Also, what's another hygiene tip? I think your skincare as well. Um, Make sure you have my friend told me this because I always just use a cleanser, a serum, no, a toner and a serum. Make sure you have you a cleanser. Make sure you have you a toner. Make sure you have you a serum, and make sure you have you a moisturizer. Also, make sure you have you some sunscreen. I use all of them, but some nights like my night routine will be cleanser. I don't wear toner to bed. I do my serum on my moisturizer. Leaving out like if it's sunny, like I always wear my sunscreen though. Your sunscreen because I break out from the heat. Sunscreen will change your routine forever. I use the Black Girl sunscreen. Um. Also, I'm trying to think. I always go in after my lotion. I always go in with a baby oil, like a body oil or something. Put it on. I use coconut oil or yeah, cocoa butter oil. That's another hygiene routine. I mean hygiene tip. Careers, just everything. I feel like as a woman, it's so important not to chase anything but a better life, your money, and your career, your education as well. You have to put all that before anything. Nothing else fucking matters. Like, excuse my language, but nothing else matters. Nothing else, and I mean nothing else matters. Your career, your education, your money, and your peace. That you gonna win in life every time. Swear. Um, your career path and everything, just make sure it's something you really want to do. Like I said before in my introduction, I want to be a lawyer and I will be a lawyer. So that's my career path. That's something I've been wanting to do since I was a baby. Like, yeah. Um, Getting over someone, I feel like getting back to your old self and like regaining yourself. First off, do not never go back to someone you healed from. If you had to heal from somebody, do not go back to them. That don't make no type of sense. You literally going back to what broke you, and now you got to rebuild yourself on your own. As a woman, as a female, do not keep going back to something that broke you. Do not never, ever, and I mean ever, go back to anyone that you had to heal from. Dealing with jealousy. Y'all, I had a female say she didn't like me because I was too happy. She literally said that, like, because I was too happy, she didn't like me. Jealousy, that's a dangerous thing. Jealousy will make you do some crazy things. I cheer everyone on. I feel like dealing with jealousy and everything, you have to distance yourself from that. Try to distance yourself from that. I believe in monitoring spirits, like people that just watch you, don't support you, know nothing. They just did. They just see it. Don't have no intention. You don't know what their intentions may be, but they damn sure don't support. Dealing with that, people like that, you gotta keep yourself away. Like energy transfer is real. Energy transfer is real. Anything can affect your energy. You have to be firm in who you are and yourself. Stay away from people like that. Those are the most dangerous people, y'all, for real. I am so serious. Um, how can I be more feminine, or how to step more into your female? Like, yeah, what's the word? I don't know. I may mess it. I might butcher it. Feminine. Yeah, something like that. Like, how to be more feminine? I think find you a solid makeup routine. Learn how to do your makeup. Be more calm. Be more soft, girl. Or like get your nails, feet, eyelashes done. Like just cater to yourself. When you look good, you feel good. Or when you look good, you feel good. That plays a lot in it. Hold on, y'all. Self love. Love on yourself at all cost. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So that is the end of this video. Small girl talk. I will have another one. Part two. Comment down below. Comment down below. Thank you all for returning. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all so much. Kudos, babies. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like I said, and I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. And turn on my post notifications as well.